To a 48 News exclusive. Guilty. That's the verdict for a Morgan County man now convicted of murdering a teenager behind the wheel. Reaford Williams was drunk, driving in the wrong direction on an I-565 exit ramp when he slammed head-on into the victim. WAFF 48's Nick Ballinger is live outside the Limestone County Courthouse where that verdict came down late into the night. Nick, you spoke exclusively to the victim's parents. They've waited 6 years for justice.
Yeah, Margot, when that guilty verdict came down, I saw tears in the eyes of every single person who was in that courtroom for Troy Howard, who was just 19 years old when he was killed in 2019. I asked his mother where those tears were coming from, and she told me she finally had justice for her baby Troy. After nearly 6 years, the Howard family finally has justice.
We feel very vindicated. We're very happy with this.
The justice for Diane and Andy Howard comes from a guilty verdict for this man, Reaford Williams III, who is now convicted of murder after a head-on collision that killed their 19-year-old son, Troy Howard, in 2019.
We got the justice that Troy deserves.
You know, it's still bittersweet because, Troy's not with us, but we feel that justice has been served.
Howard was on his way home from work, exiting off I-565 at County Line Road when Williams turned down the ramp in the wrong direction, hitting Howard head-on. Howard died after weeks of being on life support. A blood test showed Williams had been drinking that night. He was already convicted of 2 DUIs before this tragedy. Williams even turned down 2 separate plea deals in this case.
It was like nails on a chalkboard. It was very, very nerve-wracking.
But when the guilty verdict came down, the Howard family rejoiced and remembered who their Troy was.
The first thing that comes to my mind is he was the baby and he knew it. Baby Troy. That he was baby Troy. He was a sweet child.
Good brother, good uncle, good cousin, good grandson, just a good person right at the jumping off of life.
Now, Williams will be back in the Limestone County Courthouse to await his sentencing. That'll be on May 8th at 9 a.m. Reporting live in Limestone County, Nick Ballinger, 48 News, on your side.